I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my snapshot for you, Sagittarius, for the week of June the 20th. Now, we have a full moon, another full moon in your sign. It's right at the end of your sign, 29 degrees, so it's going to be quite intense. And now on top of that, there's a opposition between Mercury and Saturn. Okay, so with this, Mercury sits right there. It's the planet of communication, right there opposite your sign, and it's in your area of relationships. Saturn can indicate that it's past issues. It can also indicate there's a little bit of stubbornness going on there too. So, and put the full moon in with that, and it's a recipe where things can go wrong. Those times where the more you say, the worse you dig yourself in. So that's sort of what it reminds me of at the moment. So you want to be careful of that. Sometimes it's best to let someone else do all the talking, and you can just sit back, and when you have more information, when you allow other people to sort of take the stage, then they can reveal all sorts of information to you that perhaps you did not have. And knowledge is power, as we know. Now, talking about power, we've got a great connection between Pluto, the power planet, and Jupiter, your ruling planet. This is right at the end of the week. Jupiter sits in your career zone, so there's big things can take off with work at the moment and around business. Okay, so opportunities can come through, but it's up to you, Sagittarius, to recognize the opportunities and say, hey, that's for me. I'm going to claim that as my own, okay? Because if you just sit back and let it sort of pass you by, then, it can just as easily do that. And that's what we don't want. Mars is in the sign before yours. This heightens your intuition as well, so pay attention to that. The sun is going to move, very good for dealing with other people, particularly for official business and money, and particularly as the sun joins Venus in that area of your chart as well. Venus, the planet of love and money. The only other thing I want to mention for you to just be aware of is around family. Make sure that things are around your home affairs and family matters. Clarify what you mean. Make sure everybody understands. You're a straight talker, Sagittarius, so you shouldn't have too much trouble there, okay? All right, love and luck to you. I hope you have a great week. See you next week.